You ready for a little coffee talk, beautiful souls? I'm not sure who receives my videos. I just know Source gets them to who they need to get to. And I'm a little fired up this morning, which is good. I haven't even got like 15 minutes in a video where I get a lot of my information that comes from wherever it comes. But I listen to everything I listen to from my heart, from my discernment, from my common sense. And we use that word loosely as humans, common sense, street smarts, discernment. And again, I don't know what's going on half the time, 99.9% of the time outside of my reality, because I create my reality. I don't partake in the collective creation of the bullshit, the nonsense, the fear, the this, the that, and the other. We're creating our reality right now. We are. You create your own personal reality and collectively. So the more you continue to put your attention, your time, your energy, your focus, your currency, your life force, your money, whatever it is, into this bullshit and this nonsense and this fear of destruction, of alien invasions. I don't even like to use the word alien, but we'll just use that for this, the whole back. And I didn't even know exactly the depth of Project Bluebeam. I've known bits and pieces of it through the other channels, and I know that has been put on the kibosh. But what I'm bringing forth right now with this passion, with this frequency, with this energy, again, I don't care if one person receives this message today. So take what resonates. That's the point. Resonance. Are you continuing to put your time, energy, and attention into the bullshit and the nonsense, the programming and the conditioning? I'm literally like 10, 15 minutes in, and I think to myself, especially with 2020, but I've known this for a while, when I started to awake. I had my big awakening last year, but I mean like the underlining deep state, cabal, Stranger Things, underground bullshit. Like without even knowing the full information, I just knew in my soul that that was a big old heap piles of bullshit. And I'm listening to this and I'm thinking, people are listening to predictions. I would not put any money into predictions. Anyone that's giving a prediction, take it with a grain of salt. Psychic mediums, whoever's doing this. Why? Because there's infinite timelines taking place. Until we get these timelines collapsed as a collective, I would not put your attention in that. Why? Because when you put your attention, your energy, your space, your money, your currency into this, you just create more of that. You create more of that timeline. I don't want to fucking be on that timeline. I'm one of the souls here to create a whole different way of living in reality. And if you continue to put your time, your energy, your space, your money, your currency, your attention, your life force, whatever it is, into these things that are around negative, fear-based, control-based information, you're creating more of that reality. And again, just hearing these little bits, I'm like, oh my God, where did our common sense go? What have we not learned as a collective consciousness? That you continue to believe into these predictions around aliens landing here and invading and destroying, and it's because they've been programming you through Hollyweird all these fucking years. Yes, off-planet beings exist. Guess what? You're a fucking alien. Do you know what the biggest part of the disclosure is? You. You're the most powerful ancient being there is. You're part of the disclosure. So even getting wrapped up and caught up in the disclosure is creating, I call it the death spiral. You get so wrapped up in like even a sporting event. I just never understood that. Like I just picking sides and this team's better than that team and this and that and the other. I'm not saying that there's not negative beings. There are. There has to be. Good, evil, light, dark, whatever. The question is, what are you continuing to put your attention into? The fear porn? Are you continuing to put your attention into the fear porn? Because some psychic or medium says, oh, this is happening on this day, this event's going to happen, and it goes viral. Delete, block, goodbye. You set your algorithm up. You set your information up. You're choosing to watch that. You're choosing to pay your attention to that. And by doing that, you're building and creating more of that. Can we stop already? Please, my fucking God, literally, can we stop? And again, I don't know where this is going to land. I don't care who's going to receive this. I don't give a fuck. I just needed to say this and post this, because that'll get me to be able to do my next step. That's just how it works when information's wanting to come through, to be shared. And this is tough love, man. This is like the universe is asking us and trying to teach us. We're trying to teach ourselves to not continue to fall back onto old patterns, ways, conditionings, and belief systems. That somebody is going to come get us, the boogeyman's going to come get us and take us away. Or the boogeyman's going to come and blow us up, or whatever the fuck. We're way too important for that to happen as a species. We are. To the entirety of the universe upon universes that are human, can't even, multidimensional, omnidimensional, can't even understand at this point. How do I know? I just fucking know, remember? And some of you might just know. You might just feel it. You might hear it and see it. So again, with all of the unconditional love, quit, please, for the sake of all of humanity. Quit creating, quit paying your attention, quit giving your currency, your time, your frequency, your energy away to the fear porn. To anything that smells like, looks like, hears like, sees like something that is negative in any way, shape, or form. Delete to block. The more that we do that, the less those particular timelines and the less those situations and or events, because they're all falsified by the deep state, the cabal, the Stranger Things, whatever the fuck you want to call it, because we've created that as well. You will start changing your reality and the collective reality. When you're hearing that something's going to land somewhere on a football field and everyone's going to get abducted or whatever the fuck, just pause and think, really? That sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me. Is your bullshit meter on? Maybe we need to turn your bullshit meter up so you can discern from the heart, from your knowing. That's why moving forward, discernment is key. You just know it, you feel it, you see it. And if you're kind of like not sure, you sit with it. And you contemplate on it. Like, this sounds like a big pile of bullshit. This smells like a big pile of... This looks, yeah, this is big bullshit. Delete, block. But I'm not here to convince you of anything. No, that's not what I'm here for do. I'm just to share my opinion, my thoughts, my frequency, my energy, my flavor, my color, and my essence. And any way, shape, or form it so chooses to express itself. And it seems like we want to express ourselves this way today. And it's always through with divine love, divine light, divine truth, divine power, and empowerment. Because you need to empower yourself. Call your power back. Knowledge, wisdom, and remembrance. Do you remember? Are you continuing to allow that to spoon feed you a big pile of horse shit, bullshit, cow shit, whatever the fuck the shit is? Are you continuing to allow that? Save me. You're here to save your fucking self, man. You save you. And by you saving you, we continue to co-create and we save the entire planet. This one world government bullshit, right? Come in and save me. You save you, beautiful. You save you. By you doing you. By focusing on you. By unplugging from everything. The program, the conditioning, the bullshits, the belief systems, the scarcity, the mindsets, these falsified viral fear porn based information. Just breathe. Let's have a sip of coffee. We're going to come back down so I can cut my watermelon up and do my exercise and ground. It's time to love you. And by loving you, you don't pay your attention. And the other thing is I highly don't recommend, take it or leave it, is not to share forth this fear information, this porn information. I don't care what it is. You don't forward. That's the other biggest problem. It's a big psyop. It's a psyop. They're trying to see how they can psychologically fuck with you and control you. Are you done being controlled? Are you done being bound? It's an invisible bound. It's an invincible cage. But you continue to allow that to take place. Delete, 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 block, block, block. When you do that, watch your algorithm change and you will start getting fed the information that your soul actually wants to be fed, not the ego mind and the fear. The energy of fear. The wheel of fear. And everything that goes within that spectrum, because it's a huge spectrum. We're just going to use fear today. And I'm not saying it's all love and light, because that would be false. Excuse me. But having acknowledgement, wisdom, perspective, higher perspective, confirmation, someone's realizing something, excuse me, clearing. Coming out from this very micro perspective and look at it from the bigger picture. I'm not saying ignore it, be blind to it. I'm saying have awareness around it. Have wisdom around it. Feel into it, discern into it, knowledge. And empower yourself. So is this empowering the people? That somebody predicted something and now everyone's spinning out of fucking control. They're going into their death spiral. Is this good for the human race? Or what is this? What is this? What's taking place? Sit and contemplate with that. Especially if it's in your reality. Now, if you're receiving this just for the funsies of it, awesome. Thanks for hanging out and listening to me ramble. I love you. Because again, I'm always intending that at least one person that really needs to hear this, that really needs that seed planted, that you have the power. I had this conversation with some girls at the wellness store the other day. They came in for some clearing products, which is great. Smudges, sage, rocks, stones, perfect. Because they felt like a lot of bad luck was surrounding them. Source wants me to bring this story through experience. And the coworker who's a beautiful acquaintance of mine, she shares her wisdom, and of course I'm there for no coincidence, like by no coincidence. My appointment went it didn't start right on time, and everything's lined up perfectly. And again, Source I like to step in when I feel called to. 13:22 on the timer. And they were younger, college students maybe. I said, all right, these are beautiful tools, a lot of beautiful wisdom and knowledge. We're going to co-create and we're going to weave this knowledge together from the employee and myself. And I said, these are beautiful, these work. I said, but the biggest thing is, we have to quit running from whatever you think is chasing you. The bad luck chasing you, the boogeyman chasing you, the negative ET chasing you. Guess what? You're the fucking alien. I don't even like that word. Great ancient beings is what they are. We're going to start calling them great ancient beings. And yes, they will be here, but do you know why they haven't shown up yet? Because you've continued allowed to give your power away. And you continue to allow to wrap yourself up in fear and worry and angst. Because you continue to allow the programming to feed you the fear bullshit. All right, going back to the story. The young girls, I said directly, and I come with conviction. If you haven't been here, I come with conviction. I come with the gentle strength as well. Thank you, BB. My soft teddy bear, but he's a big brown bear. Guide just reminded me that you can be strong, grounded, and firm and powerful, but you can also be soft, gentle, and cuddly. Thank you. As I get chills. Much gratitude, BB. A little wisdom from the bear. My brown bear guide. I told the girls, I literally said, you know what, you stand 10 toes down and you quit running from it and you start chasing after it. And watch the reality shift. The tools are amazing. The smudges, the incense, the crystals, the bracelets, they're all beautiful. But if you use them from a fear-based perspective, energy, frequency, might not be as potent as if you worked with them from an empowered, powerful, knowledgeable, left ear frequency tune up as confirmation, wise perspective. Start chasing the boogeyman. Start chasing the negative ETs. Start chasing down the bad luck, the entities. You chase it and quit allowing it to chase you. And you can take however that means for you. Delete, 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 block, block, block. Come here, motherfucker, and love it. Say, I want a hug. Chase it down and say, I want a big old hug. I want to give you a bunch of love and sugar. Love it. Use love to dissolve it. Love. Love, 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 love it. So instead of allowing it to chase you down, you chase after it and say, like, run after it like a little kid looking for a big old juicy hug from grandma or a big old teddy bear. Thank you, baby. From a big old teddy bear. So you chase it down like you're like this little kid, like, come here, I want to give you the biggest hug. I've got so much love to share with you. And watch that, whatever that is, disappear like that. Transform like that. Try it sometime. Do that in your dreams too. So if you're getting this in your dream state, turn around, face it, run after it, shine your light, and say, I want a big hug. I got so much love for you. I love you. Thank you. Come here. I'm your biggest, love on it. See how Source got me going from like fired up back into the space of love. Okay? We're 17 minutes in. Where does the time go when time flies, when we're having fun? Discernment. Discernment, discernment, discernment. Delete, delete, delete. Block. Quit sharing the fear porn. Quit wrapping up in the fear porn. If you want to listen to it with discernment. But if it does something to you that keeps you caught up in that death spiral, delete, delete to block. Anything that says doomsday, fear, anything, I don't care who it's, even if it's from a regular content provider, if there's any content around doomsday events, extinction type events, fear-based events, fear porn, delete, delete, block. That particular content, don't share it on, just get rid of it. Just completely erase it from the fucking timeline. Your timeline and the collective timeline. How do you think shit happens? We co-create this all together. We create this. And I'm really tired, beautiful souls. My God, I'm really tired of y'all creating the bullshit and the nonsense. There are some of us that are trying so hard to reverse the polarity of what's been taking place on planet Earth for so long. We're fucking tired. We love you. We love you. But it's time for you to choose you now. Unplug and quit giving your power, your time, your frequency, your energy, your attention away. The time is for you now. Unplug now. That programming conditioning, they don't want me to speak this. All right, we'll bring some quick light language through to help with any blocks or distortions that are keeping you wrapped up if you're receiving this. Known or unknown, seen or unseen, conscious or unconscious, across all timelines where your soul aspect is currently in this now present moment that might be experiencing this. We're going to bring in some frequency, some energy, some light language, some codes. If you choose, be open to receive. It's a choice. Uaya uria shana ura kaniara ua hanat uria nat ayana ua. Hia ua hai iria anot uria na ia a ua nata. Beautiful soul. Ooh, ah, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, shinity. Why do you continue to give your power away? It is time to choose you. To speak your truth and authenticity. Through love and not fear. Sharing the fear is not standing in your truth. It's giving your power away. Using your discernment. Your clairsentient, your claircognizance, your audience, your clairvoyance, seeing through the illusions, hearing through the illusions, knowing through the illusions, feeling through the illusions. Just creating space for you to be able to think a little clearer, feel a little clearer, know a little clearer, and hear a little clearer of what might be keeping you stuck. We're going to get this done. To speak the truth, the authenticity, knowing that it's bullshit, nonsense. It's just fear. The more you feed the fear, the more it'll grow. And the more fear-based things you will create. What are you choosing to create right now? Peace, joy, love, unity. This is what Tanya's doing. In every now the present moment. Having the awareness. Having the detachment, having the higher perspective. Love yourself enough. Love yourself so much. Like Source loves you. Loves you so much. Your tribe is your vibe. What is your tribe? What are you putting your time, frequency, and energy into? Again, we're clearing across all timelines, dimensions, spaces, places, portals, and realms, known and unknown, seen and unseen, conscious and unconscious, where your soul aspect might reside that's still struggling with this particular type of programming, conditioning, belief systems. And it is always for your highest and best good, in the highest and best for all beautiful souls. Now I'm hot. All right, this ended up being beautiful, perfect. So, what do you choose? I know what I've chose. From the bottom of my heart, sending all mountains and mountains and mountains of unicorn rainbow frequency and energy your way to assist in you in every way, shape, or form. Call your unicorn guides in. Call your fairy guides in. Bring the play, the joy, the happiness in. If you need that. If you're struggling with that. Call them in. They're here. They love you. They want to play and have fun and get you away from whatever is distracting you, creating more fear in your life, cause, worry, pain, whatever it is. Again, we could continue to speak on this, maybe in another one. We'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.